Click the link
Hello,
below to
hello,
subscribe to my
hello.
YouTube channel.
My name is Shirley Jackson, and I am with Mask Off. Okay, so where we left off, we had been talking about the love bomb stage and the devaluation stage. Mostly we've been covering the low vibrational narcissist, the techniques and manipulation that they use to love bomb you and devalue you, which is very similar to the narcissist that has money. The only difference is they love bomb you with more money, and they may buy you more expensive gifts if they have money. When they devalue you, they may devalue you a little bit different because they've gotten you an apartment or house or something, and they're paying your bills, and they put you up pretty much. You're a kept woman or a kept I guess a kept man. I'm not sure about these kept men, but they devalue you a little bit different. And their devalue, they have you where they want you. They pretty much keeping you, and then when they discard you, they can always come back because their name is on the place that you have, or they paid for it or something like that. But right now we're talking about the low vibrational. I like to start there first because there's so many low vibrational narcissists that in my opinion, they cause even more damage, simply because they utilize your resources. They use you as a supply to utilize your resources. That was their main purpose for coming into your life in the first place. So anyway, we're going to get into it. So the narcissist has discarded you. So you've gone through the devaluation stage, as I mentioned before, and the devaluation, they have this flying monkey that's helping them to devalue you and to discard you. They may put that person up. That flying monkey could be someone in their family. It could be a close friend, but more than likely it's someone in their family usually. The narcissist is pretty happy right now. They have this adrenaline rush going on. They see the pain in your eyes. They hear it in your voice. They love it. They've been wanting to do this since they met you. They've been wanting to discard you, devalue you, then discard you since they met you. They want to take you off that high horse that they put you on, and they just want to tear you down. They know you want an explanation. They know you want to know, what have you done? What did you do? So they've ghosted you at this point. They're gone. No contact. Okay, so we're back. The narcissist has discarded you. You're in the discard phase. The narcissist has gone no contact. They basically ghosted you. The narcissist knows they have you exactly where they want you. And then the discard could have came at a time when you really needed the narcissist. You had something planned. You could have had an event or anything planned that you needed the narcissist help with, and the narcissist knows it. It's a scheduled occasion, and they want to, and they intended to schedule this discard around that same time so that they couldn't be there for you, and they would destroy whatever you're trying to do, or make it pretty hard for you or whatever. So yeah, the narcissist is convinced you that you did something wrong, and they're playing the victim, and you're wrecking your brain trying to figure out how to fix this and how to get back to the love bomb stage, get back to the person that you met, that person that was so kind to you, the person that wiped the dirt off your shoes, the dust off your shoes, the person that wined and dined you. You're trying to get back to that person. What happened to them? And they know you're over there thinking like, oh my God, what has happened? And this can be a very traumatic stage to be in. Being in this discard stage is very hurtful, and you've dealt with this beast of a person, not even having what you're looking for in a romantic partner, and then they have the audacity to discard or ghost you when you are the person that's being slighted in this entire relationship in the first place. So I can tell you right now, that the narcissist is coming back, because then they have to hoover you. They've got to come back. You've been good to them. They know it. They're probably somewhere sleeping on somebody's couch, or they're sleeping around with some low-level supply that cannot provide even close to what you provided. So they're coming back. They're coming back to hoover you. And when they hoover you and you're not ready for the hoover, or you don't accept the hoover in the way that they want, the narcissist can become dangerous. And we're going to get into that hoover pretty soon. They want to hoover you so they can go back into the love bomb stage, go back to pretending that they are someone that they're not. So we're in that discard phase right now. You feel that. You feel that heat. You feel that pain. And that narcissist is playing the victim. Okay, guys, so we're back and we're still talking about the discard phase. I want to just talk about what the narcissist is going to be doing in the discard phase. What they're going to be doing when they're not around you. They're going to be looking. They're on the hunt for somebody. And they're always on the hunt anyway. But even more since they've ghosted you and they don't have to see you every day, and they don't have to be accountable for where they are or whatever. So they're going to be on the hunt looking for more supply. They're going to be looking for supply that's equally as provisional as you, or more. So that's what they're looking for while they're in the discard. While you're in the discard phase, that's what they're looking for, because they don't know if this is gonna work. They don't know when they come back to do the hoover. They don't know if the hoover is gonna work. And then so if it doesn't, they need a backup plan. They've got this low-level supply over here, but that's not gonna work for them, because they're gonna need someone that's equal to you or better. They got the flying monkey. You may get some weird phone calls, some unknown phone calls, or if you hang up, they may call back from a different number. You know, during the discard, they're going to be kind of picking on you and messing with you to see where your head is, to see what your voice sound like, if you sound like you're sad, or they may get somebody to call you and talk to you and see if you're going to badmouth them or tell them what happened. And the person that calls you is going to already know what happened. They don't care, because they're part of the plan in the first place. They just want to hear it from you. And then when they hang up the phone, that person and the narcissist, they're going to hee hee, and ha ha, laugh at you, because they're all just devils. They are akin to Lucifer. As I said in earlier posts, they are akin to Lucifer. This is what Lucifer does. He laughs when he gets you in a position where you're hurting, you're upset, you're in distress, your nerves are just all over the place. Then he's he and ha ha and kikiing with the next devil or the next demonic spirit or whatever. So you're not wrestling against flesh and blood here. So just know that you're dealing with the devil himself. So you're in the discard phase. The narcissist wants to get you back in the hoover stage. Once they do everything that they want to do, they want to come back and hoover you. So we're going to go into that pretty soon. I'm going to share with you some things that you could be doing while you're in that stage. Okay, so we'll be closing out the discard stage pretty soon here. I did tell you that I was going to share some things you could be doing while the narcissist has you in the discard stage, so that you can try to maybe help yourself to heal and feel better, and not go into some level of depression. One thing you can do, and I'll tell you, it's something that I used, the prayer. There's a prayer to rout demons, and that's the name of it. It's a prayer to rout demons by John Eckhart. It's on YouTube. You can go on there, and it's about 2 hours and 40 minutes long. You don't have to listen to it all of a sudden, so don't get all worked up about how long it is. It's meant to cover a lot of prayer content that you may need for healing, emotional, physical healing, mental healing, just whatever. It's an awesome prayer. I cannot tell you enough how awesome this prayer is. I will admit that in the beginning it's going to be a little boring almost. You won't be sure, like, I don't know if I want to finish this, because the tone of its voice is what it was for me. But as I got into it, probably about 7 minutes in, I knew I had to hear this thing out. This prayer was for me. But this is going to help you when dealing with the narcissist and dealing with demonic spirits, because that's what it is. It's a demonic spirit. It came to you. It's there around you to destroy you. And that's all it is. So I want to reiterate, there are 4 stages to narcissistic abuse. It's love bombing, and that's the first stage, which is the adulation stage, and devaluation, which is the second stage of narcissistic abuse. And then you've got the discard, which is where we are now. And what the narcissist is about to do now is they're about to hoover you. They're coming to hoover you to try to get you back so they can start the love bomb all over again. So if you want to help yourself, like I said, go to Prayer to Rout Demons by John Eckhart. I can include that in the comments or whatever below, and the link in the comments, and you go ahead and click on that and get started with that. I will be back in just a second to tell you a little bit more about the discard phase. Okay, guys, so we're going to go ahead and close out the discard stage. I do want to say one last thing here. While you're in the discard stage, I want to encourage you to find a prayer warrior to war with you and to pray against this demonic spirit and what it is trying to do to you. I'm saying this because when they come back to hoover you, it can become dangerous. Things can become dangerous. So depending on where the narcissist is in life or their head, this can become dangerous. And even though they did you wrong, they feel like they're the victim, and they're going to come back like the victim. They left like the victim, and they're going to come back like the victim, and they're going to try to hoover you. And if they don't know you but 3 months, if they've only known you 6 months, 1 year, they're going to pretend like y'all have been together forever, because they spent so much time all day long during the love bomb stage to get you where you are now, to break your heart, and when they discard you and devalue you or whatever. So when they come back, they feel like you are rejecting them if you decide you don't want to be with them or whatever. Or if you're dating someone else and they feel like, oh, that's too soon, even though they've been out with someone else during this discard phase, they will literally unalive you, maybe, or they could do something to hurt you physically, or however, they could hurt your pets, they can hurt your children, they can hurt you. So I want to encourage you to find a prayer warrior. Start praying. Start considering the danger and dealing with a demonic spirit, because that's what you're dealing with. And I can guarantee you that this is not something I made up. This is something I can guarantee you. I'm going to share my story in some of the posts on YouTube. On my channel, I will be sharing my story, the story of my mom and how she lost her life. So I have been studying narcissism for 8 years. I have lived narcissism. I have been abused since a child by narcissists. So I am equipped to tell you what's going to happen. Thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe.